Hello. Wayne Roach, here to read to you the good news. Lead singer in the band, the Strawberry Gem, Wayne Roach I am. I'm British and I smoke, and I'm reading this book every day. The whole bloody thing. Well, not bloody, yeah. And it's we've got a long bloody way to go. 215. I've read 215 pages. It's a lot of bloody pages. But you know, it's got to be done. 23 of Deuteronomy today. No man who has been castrated, whose penis has been cut off, may be included among the Lord's people. No one born out of wedlock, or any descendant of such a person, even in the 10th generation, may be included among the Lord's people. No Ammonite, or Moabite, or any of their descendants, even in the 10th generation, may be included among the Lord's people. They refused to provide you with food and water when you was on your way out of Egypt, and they hired Balaam, son of Beor, from the city of Pethor in Mesopotamia, to curse you. But the Lord your God would not listen to Balaam. Instead, he turned the curse into a blessing because he loved you. As long as you are a nation, never do anything to help these nations or to make them prosperous. Do not despise the Edomites, they are your relatives, and do not despise the Egyptians. You once lived in their land. From the 3rd generation, all of the descendants may be included among the Lord's people. Yes. Next page. When you 260. This is a book, you know, I got when I was in Canada. This is Canadian. I don't know if it's Canadian version. It's bloody English version. This is British. No, Canadian. Yes. But you know, I got it there. A used bookshop. When you was kept at time of war, you ought to avoid anything that will make you ritually unclean. If a man becomes unclean, he is had a dream during the night. He is to go outside the camp and stay there. Toward evening, he is to wash himself. And at sunset, he may come back into camp. You is to have a place outside the camp where you can go when you need to relieve yourselves. Carry a stick as part of your equipment so that when you have a bowel movement, you can dig a hole and cover it up. Keep your camp ritually clean, because the Lord your God is with you in your camp to protect you and give you victory over your enemies. Do not do anything indecent that will cause the Lord to turn his back to you. If a slave runs away from his owner who comes to you for protection, do not send him back. He may live in any of your towns that he chooses, and you are not to treat him harshly. No Israelite man or woman is to become a temple prostitute. Also, no money earned in this way may be brought into the temple of the Lord your God in fulfillment of a vow. The Lord hates temple prostitutes. When you lend money, food, or anything else to a fellow Israelite, do not charge him interest. You may charge interest on what you lend to a foreigner, but not on what you lend to a fellow Israelite. Obey this rule, and the Lord your God will bless everything you do in the land that you are going to occupy. When you make a vow to the Lord your God, do not put off doing what you promised. The Lord will hold you to your vow, and it is a sin not to keep it. It is no sin not to make a vow to the Lord, but if you make one voluntarily, be sure that you keep it. When you walk along a path in someone else's vineyard, you may eat all the grapes you want, but you must not carry any away in a container. When you walk along a path in someone else's grain field, you may eat all the grain you can pull off in your hands, but you must not cut any grain with a sickle. That's the end of 23, yes. Tomorrow we've got to read bloody chapter 24 of Deuteronomy. I'm Wayne Roach. Good night and God bless.